Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Kai the Casual back again on the Common Casual Wrestling channel. Night of Champions is Saturday, and I want to get this out before the big channels get their predictions out and possibly influence mine. Let's get started without further ado. Let's just get right into it, no delays. We have finally got Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross on pay-per-view. And I just want to say thank goodness that Karrion Kross is on a PLE. I think I said pay-per-view a second ago. Premium live events, not pay-per-view. But anyway, so I'm excited for this. My prediction is this is Saudi Arabia, and usually they like to have Sami go over when they do this stuff. I have a couple of wild picks, I think, on this card. I want Karrion to win, and I want to further this whole story with him and Sami and his character shift. Or not character shift. This ongoing, like, devil on your shoulder thing that Karrion Kross has. I want to see where this goes. And, like, the few matches he has had on Raw, I think he's lost. And I want to see where this goes if he starts building up some wins. You know, see where this goes with Sami and maybe some other characters. I don't know. It could go anywhere, but we'll see. I just want to see Karrion get a win. Like, I want to see a dude get an on-screen reward for getting over on his own, getting over on the internet, getting over on his, you know, backstage segments alone. Love Sami, ultimate underdog, love him. But just to have something different, you know, maybe push Sami further, you know, later on. Like, okay, he gets his one back against Karrion later. Yeah, we'll see. I'm glad the match is happening. So shout out to Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross for this nice feud going on. My pick is Karrion Kross. Next up, we have in a street fight, Rhea Bloody Ripley, Mommy, versus another Mommy, Raquel Rodriguez. It's a street fight. This is a perfect time for... Y'all are going to hate me for this. This is a perfect time for Rhea Ripley to lose. I'm picking Raquel Rodriguez because... Not even just because I think Rhea should lose something, you know, have something to want to, you know, get her get back on, but also because Raquel Rodriguez has the whole thing with Roxanne Perez and the Judgment Day going on. And, you know, Liv Morgan, you know, shout out to her. I hope she heals up soon, but, you know, has a dislocated shoulder. And now she's without a tag team partner. Obviously, most fans are pitching that Roxanne Perez steps in, gets her first main roster title, and just defends the belts with Raquel Rodriguez, and that, you know, furthers the Judgment Day, you know, drama. So my pick is Raquel Rodriguez to win in the street fight. You know, yeah, perfect excuse, okay? It's a street fight, and it's no DQ. So Roxanne Perez could interfere on the behalf of Rhea Ripley. So, and it gives something for, you know, we love Mommy, we love Rhea, right? It gives her something to build back up to, you know. You know me, I'm a casual, you know, fan. I'm relaxed, I'm chill, right? So as much as I love megastar Rhea, one of the bigger criticisms of her, and not even just for me, is what does she do when there's not a title involved? And, you know, we all love to, you know, see her come out, you know, the entrance is amazing, you know, she's amazing, and she deserves to be in the megastar position that she's in. But I want to see her, you know, do something in a, you know, an incredible storyline, you know, outside of the title. It's going to be inevitable that she's going to get to a title again, but I don't want her to turn into Charlotte Flair, where people go, ooh, Charlotte Flair again. So, anyway, my pick for that street fight is Raquel Rodriguez. Next up, we have United States champion Jacob Fatu defends against Solo Sikoa. This is actually kind of tough because I have a theory about Hikuleo debuting. All right, you know what? Here's my call. Here's my call. Jacob Fatu retains. Fends off JC Mateo either during the match or after, and then Hikuleo debuts and beats down Jacob Fatu. So I said it here first. I don't think I've heard anybody on WrestleTube pitch that yet. But yeah, Jacob Fatu retains, but Hikuleo debuts for the beatdown. Finally debuts. He's been signed to the company forever, so hope it's a good debut for him if it does happen. And yeah, let's move on. We have, oh my goodness, this gets tougher from here for me because I love both the ladies involved. We have in the Queen of the Ring final, Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Oh man, I almost thought Roxanne Perez was gonna win that match on Monday Night Raw to further Judgment Day drama. But hey, shout out to Jade, got the win last night. I'm struggling because I had this pick in my head already, but I'm struggling with this, and I like to be right. I was what, 4 for 5 in the last one we did for Money in the Bank. I got Asuka. I love the return. I love that they're seemingly pushing her to the moon on her way back. I don't think it's gonna hurt Jade Cargill's rise to the top. I don't think it's gonna hurt her to lose to Asuka. Asuka used to be, a monster coming up through NXT undefeated, totally relinquishes that belt, comes to the main roster, remains undefeated until Charlotte. And yeah, just that whole catchphrase of nobody is ready for Asuka. It seems like we've gotten streak Asuka back in the last 2 matches she's won. So I hope they just continue to light a fire under her, and the Empress of Tomorrow is back with her old theme song. Also, comment below, guys, if you want to see me make a video about wrestlers' intro music and getting Death Rebel. Not Death Rebel, sorry. Death Rebel. Anyway, my pick for that is Asuka. I think it'll be a good match. Next up, we have 2 more matches to go. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the King of the Ring final. We are finally getting this match. The legacy match. For those who don't know, this is a big deal because in the past, Cody Rhodes had a faction. It was a 3-man faction with Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase, and himself. It was led by Randy. He was the veteran, and Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes were like the younger talent coming in. And what happened was the group was called Legacy because all of them were second, and I think in Randy Orton's case, 3rd generation, superstars. So they had this legacy of family blood running through the company. So that's kind of the history we got going on here. Cody once again is fighting a seeming friend in the ring. And I've been listening to a few people on the internet, and they want this rivalry to continue after King of the Ring. So here is my official prediction, okay? I got the American Nightmare for the King of the Ring. While Cody's not around the WWE Championship, That's just another crown, another feather in the cap. Let him wear that crown. He's perfect for that. And I don't think Randy Orton at this stage in his career needs it. I would argue Cody doesn't need it either. But it's just another accolade to add to the multitude of accolades that dude already has. So, the real question is, does Randy, either during the match or after the match, turn on Cody out of frustration? And does he go to his old Viper ways and maybe hits a petty RKO at the end of the match? I like good guys. I hope this doesn't happen, but at least it would be interesting, I'm not going to complain about it if it turns into a full heel turn. So, I am here for it. Let me know what you guys think. But I've got Cody as your 2025 King of the Ring. And last but of course not least, we have the undisputed WWE Championship being defended against CM Punk, with the holder being John Cena. In the past, it was always heel, bad guy CM Punk versus good guy Mega Superman babyface John Cena. Well, of course, I've got Cena retaining here. The retirement tour is not over, so of course I am picking him to retain. But I sincerely hope this match surprises. I really wish we got this match at Money in the Bank to play off of the whole thing where I'm taking this title and I'm leaving thing, during the whole Summer of Punk thing, That's my pick. I think it's pretty obvious Cena retains, but I'm sure they'll do some things to keep it, fresh. And don't forget, Seth has the Money in the Bank briefcase. I don't know that happens at Night of Champions. He could cash in, could wait till SummerSlam, or he could do like before and wait all the way till WrestleMania. Who knows? But those are our matches for WWE Night of Champions 2025. I will see you probably Sunday or Monday for our Wrestle R&R, our reviews and ratings of the show. Guys, thank you for spending this time. We really appreciate the views. Keep supporting, keep liking, keep commenting. Really like the support I've seen on the channel. Also, I want to give a quick little plug. Monday at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, I am doing my first podcast with a former mentor of mine. I have posted on the Common Casual Wrestling Instagram and the Kai the Casual Facebook page on where to find this. It will be live streamed on Instagram. So Monday at 10 a.m. join us for that if you can. Watch a replay, but that's all I got for you. Let me know your picks down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys too. Who do you guys want to win? Who do you think is gonna win? Because those are sometimes different in this thing. Yeah. Enjoy pro wrestling. Keep it casual. Love you guys. We'll see you later.